Allan Aguirre with your Incorruptible 2-minute warning for Tuesday. We are in 1 Corinthians. That's right. We're going to go start with verses. Let's start with verse 21. Here we go. Complete Jewish Bible. For God's wisdom ordained that the world, using its own wisdom, would not come to know him. Therefore, God decided to use the nonsense of what we proclaim as his means of saving those who come to trust in it. All right. Let's go verse 21 again. Christ, the wisdom and power of God, is what the heading of the English Standard Version. For since in the wisdom of God the world did not know God through wisdom, it pleased God through the folly of what we preach, or the folly of preaching, to save those who believe. For Jews demand signs and Greeks seek wisdom, but we preach Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Jews and folly to Gentiles. But to those who are called, both Jews and Greeks, Christ the power of God and the wisdom of God. For the foolishness of God is wiser than men, and the weakness of God is stronger than men. Verse 26. For consider your calling, brothers. Not many of you were wise according to worldly standards. Not many were powerful. Not many were of noble birth. But God chose what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. God chose what is weak in the world to shame the strong. It's like that upside down thing. First will be last, last will be first, right? That type of thing. Verse 28, God chose what is low and despised in the world, even things that are not, to bring to nothing things that are, so that no human being might boast in the presence of God. And because of him, you are in Jesus. You are in Messiah, who became to us wisdom from God, righteousness, and sanctification and redemption, so that as it is written, let the one who boasts boast in the Lord. Jeremiah 9:23.
The views and opinions expressed during our broadcasts are solely those of the broadcast producers, hosts, and/or guests, etc., and are not necessarily the views or opinions of the Travelog Network, its sponsors, or affiliates.